Alright, so this is my very first attempt to fully speedrun Suikoden 1. The timer starts when I hit OK, and the game ends when I beat it or I wipe. So we'll see which happens first. So here we go. I'm going to count it down in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, the very first thing we're going to do is change that to fast to make this a lot easier. Just going to mash through this. I'm also running this on a PS Classic on a PS3 in case anyone is curious. I do own it on disc, it's just might be a little dodgy. So we're gonna go with this. Tio is kind enough to auto-scroll you through the city. You hear a ruckus in the background. It is my cat. He is playing with his ball. There's nothing I can do about this. I'm not going for a world record here or anything, so I'm going to kind of play around a little bit. Plus, I don't remember this game as well as I think I do. We're going to go eat some of Gremio's famous stew. This actually comes up in a couple of Suikoden games. Darn. Yeah, it's right off to the side here. It's the best dragon noise they could come up with. Alt, who invited you? Yeah, sorry, I don't have the chat on screen for recording purposes. We'll like record a video of the Twitch chat and just like put it in somewhere in post production. It'll be fine. We need to fight at least 2 fights, I believe. I'll need to be level 2 to get through here. It's a safety medicine for later. May or may not be necessary. Oh, straight to level 3. We're good. Somebody was hurt. Oh well. Don't need that chest. I should be retreating here, but I'm just gonna get a couple levels. Yeah, okay, it stopped paying off huge dividends. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have him attack. We're gonna have those two unite, and we're gonna have these two attack. Oh, nice critical, Cleo. Couldn't get the 1-round golem. Alright. It's very rare. You pretty much have to blow 2 criticals on it. Alright, not bad. Just going up these obnoxiously copy-pasted maps. There we go. Yeah, if you're not participating in the chat, get all up in that chat. I've got a whole separate screen dedicated for that. So even though it's not on the screen, I can make fun of you people. There, 2 of them are on PS1, 3 of them are on PS3. And the first one was also on Sega Saturn. And the first 2 were remade on PSP. And then there's also Suikoden Tactics. Which is also on PS2. And those are the only ones that count. There were a couple of offshoot games, but... Oh, to start? Okay, if you want to start with Suikoden, start with 1. Just follow the timeline, basically. Because it goes 4, which you can completely ignore. It's kind of like the Phantom Menace. So you can pretty much go 4, 1, 5, 2, 3. 1 and 5 aren't super related, but 1 and 2 are, and 2 and 3 are. So, I mean, the story not so much, but there's a lot of like crossover with characters, and if you load your save file from a previous Suikoden, the story changes actually to kind of acknowledge the fact that you've played the earlier games. And it actually allows you to do something really cool in the second game, which you'll see when I run that. So, yeah, the first game's good. It's not my favorite. 2 is. It's pretty much everybody's favorite because it's like the Game of Thrones of JRPGs. It's fantastic. Like, I can't oversell it enough. Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily. Yeah, I mean, you can go from 1 to 2. I would play 5, though, because 5 is probably, like, right up there with 2 in terms of quality. Uh, Probably one of the best RPGs um, on the PS2. Arguably the best RPG. I'm not necessarily saying it is. I'm saying you could argue for it, though. So, I own them all if you ever want to borrow them. So. Okay, so I got a detour to the rune shop. I kind of only practiced certain spots, thinking that I would remember the basics, but I was wrong. Perfect. That allows Cleo to use fire magic, which is very friggin' crucial. We're going to want to get her magic up a little bit. That's blind. Or is it poison in this game? Can't actually recall. I mean, obviously. There we go. Ooh, holy crystal.
Yeah, it is poison. Oh goodness, and I don't have an antitoxin. Alright, well, we're pretty close to town. We're just gonna go to the inn. Alright, at this point I can just pretty well run from whatever I need to run from, so... Let go, actually, just lets them, well, go. Alright, we're off to Rockland. Alright. Does Cleo have enough magic? Yeah, everybody's healed. Okay, perfect. This is Marco. He's very important later. You'll see why. Well, the 100% the game is to collect every character. That is the side stuff, so I'm doing all of that. For a normal person, somebody who doesn't know how to recruit everybody, probably about 40 hours. But you can really condense that when you know where you're going and you run away from a ton of fights, which you're going to see soon. I'm just kind of putting a buffer on for a couple levels here. Ah, yes, can't do that yet. Where the fuck? No, I'm going the wrong way. Darn it. Can you tell I'm not a professional? Nice.